we've got parts. They really turned out nice. Hinges. All of it turned out nice. This is the plate that goes in front of, or in the firewall, block-off plate. And of course the hinges. The back of the fenders, which got a rough look to it because it's fiberglass. Like I say, they're the first ones Grant Janak put out. These are nice and slick. Back side of the scoops turned out good. All that has to be sanded still, but I'll mount these. The doors I'm really happy with. Man, did they slick up. They really did. Brand new looking. This was a new door, so. And then this is the modified trunk deck that you cut off. I think they're normally about this long. You cut it back, and then this fiberglass piece, you can still kind of see, I mean, you can see where it is. They were real prevalent on the real Daytonas. They didn't try to fill any of this in. But it was a good trunk deck to start with, so everything is nice and smooth and great. So that's just a matter. I'm going to start taking them apart. Not apart, but taking them off all these sawhorses and getting the hinges on the doors. Okay, what I'm going to do, I've started getting these hinges put on. These take a 9/16 bolt. They've got a big washer. One goes in this way, one goes here, and then the others feed from this side. So top one is that way, this one here goes here, and then I'll bring the door over, jack it up on a cart, and put them in there. So shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully get these mounted. I'm just going to make them loose, so I've got my adjustment, and maybe get them halfway set where they should be, just snugged up. Then we'll see. So we'll go on with some time lapse of putting them on. Okay, took it off time lapse. I had to get, had to get a smaller socket to get into the door jamb here. Of course, trying to take them out. Gotta be careful. That's not gonna be able to get that one. I have to go a regular wrench on that. But I think I'm not gonna take the cushion or the cart out of there. My cart wouldn't go up high enough. I'm not sure. I must have had something on it, so I got something that wasn't gonna bother the door, but I had this Fender mat, so put it on there so I don't scratch up anything. It's not painted on the outside, of course, but anyway, I'll snug these up a little bit, try to close the door, and I can still get to a couple of them, and we'll go from there. But I know it lines up real nice. It's a good reveal, but we'll do that here in a minute as soon as I get a wrench and I don't want to take it off of there until this one is up further. So, okay, got me a wrench that'll fit up in there. Snug this one up a little bit, and then we'll have a secure door that won't fall off, at least. At least it shouldn't. Alright, can't get around it. Sometimes you've got to, so you don't scratch your doors up, you got to do things manually. But that's not a bad thing. I know when you're stripping a car down, you're usually not careful at all if you're going to restore it. It usually goes pretty quick. Okay, this is just the tap and die set that we've got. We've got a lot of different sizes. Paint got in these, and it's not wanting to let the bolt go through. So I'm just cleaning these up. It doesn't take much. I already put a bolt through this one, so that one's pretty easy. But the other one is on the car. And what I'm also going to do, I'll bring the other tool over and run the bolt through that and clean up the threads. Starting to get all the way through now. And it doesn't help, it doesn't hurt to, add a little oil every now and then to it. Yeah, we've cut it now. So we're in good shape. And I got to do this one up here as well.
Yeah. Okay, so we are doing door is too tight here. Got some problem too.
No. All this is loose. That's for the door.
Okay. We're gonna need to take and loosen these two right here. Try to loosen these 2 or 3 in there and these 2 here, and pull this door out just a smidge. Yeah, we need to pull both of them out because the bottom is in flush here and we're out too far here. So
we just want these or those 2?
let's get.
See, look at this. You're all the way forward as far as it'll go.
I know, but we need to loosen these and get this right first.
Okay.
So
4 of them.
well, there's 2 more on the bottom.
Yeah, 2 up here, 2 down here.
Yeah, but you can get to this one to make the adjustment. So that'll be the only one that's tight once we get everything how we like it. But you gotta loosen the inside ones too. So loosen.
You're talking the inside here.
No, not at all. We're not going forward or back at all.
They're not from the inside.
No, they're only outside. 1, 2, 3.
I know there's more behind here.
Oh, I see. It's
So
one.
these have to be
One is
done,
These 2 have to be loosened.
done by hand inside.
Loose and loose.
I doubt I'm gonna be able to
Yeah, I
get
know.
it.
We can move this.
There you go.
It's the bottom 2. We can get the one.
Yeah.
Is there 3 in that bottom?
Yeah.
I think I need the
Shorter?
Alright. 9/16er.
Somebody put the table too far away. Put it way far
So
away.
I'm loosening the bottom 2 on the inside.
Yeah.
Then the center one will stay snug.
Yeah.
And then we do the 3 from outside here.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
We need the extension.
Probably.
And then that's going to give us our adjustment here and adjustment there, that we can get this
Yes.
lined up the best
I just
possible.
need the
And the socket. You want the small socket?
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna loosen the top.
Yep.
Got that one.
Yeah, it's gonna drop because it's pulling it up tight.
Yeah, definitely.
But what we really, really need is we need to make sure that's right and that's right. So
But we need to try to come as forward as we can.
it's,
Like that's these.
those draw it in, it's gonna come forward. So we got our gap at the top, and we got our gap at the bottom.
It,
So
like needs to be, bottom needs to pull out. No, you did. Okay. Better.
so try to cinch that up right there. Okay, that's a little better gap there.
It is better.
Well, that's the right height.
But look here.
Well, we can kick the pull the bottom out.
So try to tighten tighten that up and see what happens.
That helps. It's still in a little right there.
Okay, so let's loosen this, and I'll try to pry that out. Boy, you got a chip in there too.
Well, that's going to get reseen.
We get a plastic pry bar to pry that out.
Don't have plastic when I have metal.
Yep, tight.
Better?
Yeah, not really.
It needs to go in the top a little.
The top needs to go back in. This,
Maybe,
this
maybe you
is
just
fine.
end up with a pretty tight gap here.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
and the top.
loosen these. Let's try to take the top out.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's way too tight.
Right there looks good to me.
Can we cheat it to like there?
Probably.
What do you think?
That's better.
That's where it's gonna live.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good line.
All the way down.
Yeah.
Put it out where it goes. It just gets
Yeah.
about an eighth or less there. That I wish we could
Well,
do
I
better.
could sand some of that off and I could grind some of that down.
Grind this cowl.
I will. I
And
can
if we
do
have
that.
to, and if we have to
Fill it.
weld that back
Yes.
and grind that weld, that
Yeah, because you got very little here.
Yeah, I can make a better gap
shape
here.
this better.
I will.
Yeah.
All right, shut it again. Let's see. I don't like that you filled this, and
It
I'm
was
not.
so much lower.
I mean, it
This,
looks.
I think the door got bumped down, and I
can
did
still
not
take
want to
this
try
down.
to pry it up.
Yeah, I mean, we can take. That's fine. Yeah. And I think I had to tweak my doors.
I like that too.
Just a
Oh,
little
you
bit.
just chipped it off. Oh, it's just bottom. There you go.
So, yeah, it's a little too far forward, but I think your quarters got mounted too far forward as well, like I did on
'cause
the
I
ring.
didn't do those, of course.
So,
Yeah, I mean, you could grind this
I'm
back a
going
little
to.
bit,
I am.
but then maybe fill the top of it so that it matches this line a little better.
you
Yeah, I
might
could.
you might bring that, like
Yeah.
he says, up taller right there. Because I love that your door gap right now. It's like perfect all the way down.
Is it all the way down good? Oh, it is. I like it.
And down here,
Yeah,
That's-
that's where it was.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Get a
fit-
little bit.
Yeah, it used to be in,
Yeah.
and this isn't bad at all
No.
either. So the door is sitting
Crank the.
pretty darn close.
Here, let me have that. I'll tighten.
Yeah, tighten the bottom one.
Yeah, that can see. You need the short socket.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh.
Extension as well.
You don't need it. Are these up the top?
Yeah, you get them from outside there.
What did Dad do to it?
Nothing.
Nothing really.
Still looks good from here.
You're gonna have to push down, and that makes that right.
Yep.
So pretty
Line up.
Good.
And you haven't even done body work to get this close. That's great. Just
It's
tightening
that
it up.
close.
It's that close. You can finesse this whole thing.
I know it.
And panel match that.
I know.
Want to put the fender back on?
Or this or this.
Or I can.
You want to put the fender back on?
You
Yeah.
can.
Do you want? You don't need the extension, do you?
Yeah, the extension makes it easier.
Okay. Here. Keep that.
Oh, the camera's this way.
Oh, sorry.
Now that
Lay it
shim in
on.
here might be too much for it.
It might be, yeah. Let's see. Depending on where do you have a nut that goes right here? Because that's where
No.
I had to do with mine, is shim
Yeah,
this.
you lined
The
up
nut
in there
is in here now,
on your.
and we are lined up.
Okay.
The nuts are here and they're loose. Because I can bring this out.
Well, this needs to be like living.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Let's make
Out,
this tight.
There,
You're too tight.
there.
A little bit more of a gap. A little bit more toward the front, pop. Okay. Little back. I'm gonna tighten this one now.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll have to adjust.
That feels
But see,
pretty good.
But see, I can go in and out with that and then tighten it. I can do the top one and then I can pull this in tighter down here.
Well,
See, I can warp that fender.
go down a smidge. That's very close right there.
Bolts in here.
Okay.
That's very close.
And then
But I think it's too high on this shim here, Pop. Feel that?
It's a little high.
You need a half the size shim that you have. We're gonna have to mine the gap again, Doug.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure these were fit okay too.
Yeah. Okay. Take that out.
How thick is it?
Let me have that. I got it a little too tight. I don't know why I got it tight.
I may have put you in a bind.
You did.
How thick is it? That thinner?
Maybe.
Okay.
That's pretty thin. They're about the same size.
All right, then leave it
Try
off.
without.
Let's try it without.
All right, let me see if you're doing all right inside. Nope. Out first. Pull that back. All right, now you're set.
I think that's pretty. I think you're gonna be happy with that, Pop. Push it in a smidge and push it to the front. Just that gets it too wide here. Just come back a little. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That feels
That's pretty tight here, pretty
feels
tight here,
better.
and pretty tight there. Let's see how the door opens. Mind your fender in the center of the fender here, because it might need to be shaped a smidge. It might bind here.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, I'll have to work that.
So this all clear is fine.
Yeah.
It's very close here, but I think mine are very close as well.
Okay.
So you might have to concave this a smidge,
Tighten one
move
bolt,
those out.
move it down, and do the other bolt. Because there's two bolts in there.
That whole tray you can push in or out. And
Yes.
I think it needs to be out to match this door concave.
Needs to be
Yeah,
pushed out.
see,
a
I
little
can be in here and I can pull this out like that.
more. Yeah.
Push this center out.
It
I'm
is.
trying.
It is. From here, it looks good. Now,
See, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
have to,
I would tighten these
Well,
up so that it matches
the
here.
top one's right here. The bottom one's right here. So I can set this out, tighten
You've
the
also
top
got
one.
all those other holes you can put bolts.
I know it.
It needs to be flexed away from that plate and pushed this out.
Yeah,
so
he
it
was doing
matches
that.
this.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
And
the
start
beauty.
from up top, lock it down
Yeah,
here.
that's what I figure. I'll
then
lock and
it
go down.
here. Yeah.
No problem.
I help with this. Oh, there you go. Pull that out. Pull that over. Oh, we're freaking perfect now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have these.
Yeah, these aren't in locking where they need to
You
be.
have the
Yeah, that's
I
pulling
got
it.
the top one in.
That's pulling it over right where it needs to be. So
There's the that
Right.
1/2 inch in there.
Yeah.
should be.
Hang on. Pull that out.
Yeah, Pop. I would.
Don't have one in the bottom.
Okay, that's
it's
good.
way off.
I would
I'm gonna
push
have to
push
work
the
it down.
center out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like I said. Work this from.
Oh, look how he can make the.
Yeah, I'm
Look
trying
how
to
he
pull
can
this
make
out
that
so
big.
So that this bottom one fits.
Look at that. And then I can tighten and work my way down.
Okay.
And as far as this one, I'm gonna wait till I can get it, tip it up, and I can be working it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like it. That is a lot better than it was.
Yeah. Wait.
All right, we need to put the.
This might still be a little high, which you might. I mean, it's a whole fiberglass fender, so every bolt he put in
Yeah, look, that'll
changed
go
all
up.
this.
Yeah.
This needs to go down. Like mine has a screw
Well, look, that'll
that you
go
put
down.
on shims.
I know we don't have that in this.
Well, we
All
may
we've
even
got
make
is
that
this
in
big
this.
panel to pull it down.
Does it still have the ledge in there to mount this?
You have a bolt hole
No.
right here.
No, it
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
on my metal fender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
this
it's-
one does not.
Well, you can put a stud that will go. You have the shelf for it?
No,
Oh,
there's no shelf on this. It's the whole big plate.
I'm saying, is there a place to mount a metal fender on it?
No.
A little tab that sticks out right
You
here.
can't see. Well, look in there. You can't see it.
Yeah, it's a platform right there, Pop. There's a hole in it. It's right here. That is made to get this adjusted
I
like
know, but
perfect.
we don't have anything on the fiberglass. to
No,
go
you
to.
got to put a threaded rod sticking through this that goes down through, and then you put your spacers. Like I've got 2 or 3 spacers here where it mounts, and then I've got 2 or 3 spacers here.
I know, but I'll show you on the fender here. This one doesn't mount that way.
Lay it up here.
I'm just going to stand it up. See, you have none of that up in here
I
to
know.
do that.
You need to put a big glob of Duraglass.
No, that's
and put a
what this
piece of-
is for. You can pull it up and down.
Well, maybe.
That's
Maybe.
why you put these in here, and they're all part of it.
So you can shape it.
Maybe if you had this mounted to the body and this pulled this down, but this,
I could put an L bracket in here with a hole in it and try to pull it down with that,
maybe.
because you've got this to mount
It'd
to.
have to be pretty sturdy because
Yeah, it would.
I would just blob Duraglass and put a piece of threaded rod exactly where it's going to go into that hole.
could try that,
and
too.
then you can put a spacer or whatever to make sure this gap stays right to
Yep.
the door. That's, I
we
mean,
got to try this one.
that's my idea.
Now, I've got like 3 shims in this one.
Oh, to make it right?
get what you need up.
Well, that looks about right. As far as height goes there.
Well, that's looking good. Oh yeah.
Better.
Have a couple more.
All right, this might be the end of the whole
I know.
Fender fitment
I'm
video.
gonna throw the metal hood on this and see how we are.
One there and one
Oh,
here.
okay.
Both up there.
Camera's right behind you.
Which
there.
one is that?
Bottom. It's like
Pull it out. Okay. Beer break.
We're good.
Beer break.
Beer break already again?
Beer break. My goodness.
Did a lot of work.
That was only 17 minutes of video.
Problem with that?
All right, what'd you get today?
Well, as you can see, Janak Daytona and Superbird parts. We got a 70. Actually, it's not a 70 hood. It is a Daytona hood. It is not like a 70. Daytonas, there's little hash marks up here at the top, little indentations. This doesn't have it. It's just like a Daytona hood, he said.
Huh.
Grant. So it's not a 70 replacement hood. It's a
Daytona hood.
Daytona made hood. And this is the first one for the edge profile. I guess the way it's rolled or something, it's they've done a few 70 hoods or Daytona hoods, but this is the first time they've done this
With the right looking edge.
Yeah. So I took out a few of the screws, but I haven't done them all yet.
Okay.
So I guess if you wanna talk.
Time lapse time.
Okay.
Don't set it on the ground, set it on your foot.
I know, I'm holding it.
Oh.
I wasn't letting all the weight.
Looks like it was on the ground to me.
You just spin all the way around. Yeah, let's put it up on the car.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Setting on my foot.
I'm gonna sit it on the sandal.
Good? Yeah. Get what you gotta get. I'm holding it to you.
You gotta take the bolt off. Did I leave one on that side too?
The bolt's on the fender.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's got a big chunk in it.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Got damaged.
Oh crap.
So the hood didn't make it. Oh, look, somebody stabbed it with a forklift right here. From that side. They stabbed through.
Well, put it on regular. Show that.
It is.
Oh, okay.
I'm filming. So that's a forklift stabbed the hood.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. You can
Yeah, but my gosh, that's.
You can fix it.
Yeah, but there's got to be insurance on this. The rest of it's beautiful.
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
good.
somebody poked it with a forklift.
What's keeping it up back here? Oh,
What? Nothing?
this is all the way up. Maybe because it needs to go up here.
It's probably got something holding it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
We go right there.
It's closer, yeah.
Yeah, it's letting it go.
Just
down.
when this falls down to there,
Yeah.
it kicks up the back. But it could have something that's laying on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Well, hang on. I have to contact Grant.
Yeah, let's see what he says. Okay, first with the side edge. See that side edge pop? It looks just like my hood.
Yeah.
A finished edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your finished edge. It even kicks in right there. Oh, I got a chip in my paint right there.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's because it goes all the way down. Because we haven't been having it hit the stop.
Yeah.
It's been hitting down there and chipped the hood and chipped the base. I'm not worried about it, but still. But yeah, that edge looks just like my hood right there. Has the little indentations. Very cool. Made in Texas.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, looks
Somebody
good.
might send him some pictures.
All right. First first production hood with the finished edges was Clark's place, huh?
Well, yeah, for this style, I guess this edge or this edge. I
It's
don't know.
this edge that's finished, Pop. It looks just like the side of my hood. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's finished. It has that indentation right there that you can't tell it's not
Yeah, I see.
a real metal hood.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful hood.
Yeah, very nice.
But man. Okay, well, I'm gonna send that to Grant. It didn't go through. It didn't go all the way through. Probably because when they poked it, they thought, "Uh-oh,
Yeah.
I heard a crunch."
Mm-hmm.
And they don't say a word. I
Nope.
didn't even see it. It was kind of right under the lip of the board.
Yeah. Well, you can see where it stabbed through there.
But on this,
I don't know why they would have lifted it there.
see? Yeah, because they were moving it around.
Oh, yeah, this. Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess.
they were getting under the lip of it. And they poked all the way through.
Yep, probably.
Idiots.
Yeah, why don't you not have this slide into your Mustang?
Well, it would stand up on its own when it had the boards on the other side. It was balanced. It's wanting to fall over now.
Well, let's take it.
I'm going to take it apart. I want to.
Oh, you're going to take it apart. Okay. Okay, very cool hood there, Mr. Clark.
Yep, I'm loving it.
Yep, except the big gaping hole that's in the center of it.
Yeah.
Gonna be cool. Yeah, awesome.
Hey, welcome to Clark's Place. I'm going to do a little update here on the fenders. Trying to get these fit. My door, got it set. Little weight in it with the windows, and got a nice gap all the way around. So I think my door, my level here is nice. I just stuck my fender on, put a couple bolts in here. They're not super tight, and then the two here, because that really pulls this fender up when you get these two in. So now what I'm gonna do is try to mark. In fact, I need to get me a marker. And these are the Janak fenders for the Daytona, and they're already cut off. They do have the place embossed. I guess you can probably see a little bit of it. I turn the light on, maybe. Yeah, it's got the recessed area if you want to add a piece under here and use it on a 70 Charger, but these are already set up to be for the Daytona. And I filled this. Of course, this is gonna have to be all blocked off. It's close, but what I'm gonna show you today is I'm going to, and this is the Omaha Orange tribute that I'm doing, Daytona. And I think I've shown in previous videos that Janak Grant puts this reinforcement type panel in there, the standoff. Hopefully it's not glaring too much in here. But when I got to looking at this, I put these little standoffs and slotted them, as you can see. And I don't really like, I can't mark them and cut them because I can't open the door. I mean, I can, but I think this is easy to pull this up and push it back on both of those to where they come down in front of. And I think this will make it easier if I have to make any adjustments with the side and the door. I won't have to open the door. You can get just in the wheel well area here and do it this way. Now I've only got one screw down here on this whole piece, and yeah, see it? I don't know if you can see that. It's moving, because I go like every other one. Well, I guess this one's on the outside, but I'm gonna drill, I think I marked it, I'm gonna drill some other holes to where this plate is tied to each one of these. And then I will mark with my marker, I'm gonna mark this area out here and notch this. Same up here, hopefully you can see this. And then as you push in and push out, then you can tighten it down, and when this gets drawn up, that's going to change everything. So I don't want to mark them yet, so maybe I get the bottom in, and you can see it needs to bulge out because it's now gapped. But anyway, then that will tie the whole part of this fender here basically to the car very, very securely. So, and you've got some adjustment that if once you get everything tight, if that needs to come in a little or come out a little bit, you can do that by loosening and bumping this out and then tighten it back down. So you'll be, you know, clamping it. So anyway, I'm going to get this on, try to get the bottom bolts in and get this lined up. It's got to come up, of course. So all my gaps are looking really, really good. And as you can see, I'll have to pull that in at the bottom. But anyway, I just wanted to do an update on that. As soon as I get these two fenders at least halfway set, I may not have them set this way because I don't have the hood on, but I've got these, they're staged, they're on there, and I got a hood over there. I will put it on and then hopefully lock this down. There is some play here to go in and out according to how the reveal and the gaps are on the hood to the fenders. So I've had this all together at one time, not with the Janak fenders though. It was with metal fenders from a 70, and with the nose cone, everything really lined up nice. But obviously I can't put the nose cone on yet until I put something under it, jack it up, and take the rotisserie off. But that's where I am today, and hopefully I'll get these fenders on. And oh, here's, see it a little better. The slots. And like I say, I made these just out of some sheet metal. Simple. So anyway, got all my new bolts in that I got from I think it's AMD. But this one I think is set. I got a little bit better gap here than I do on the other side. And as you can see, the gap here is just beautiful. They're up just a slight bit because you got weight of all the glass and the mechanisms. It will bring that down just a little. So anyway, that's where I am, and hopefully I'll do another video maybe even tomorrow on getting the hood on there and getting my gaps straight. So for now, bye-bye. Okay, today I'm going to put the trunk lift arms on. These are the modified ones for the Daytona, and the modified trunk deck, which has already been painted. So show you how we did it. Not that it's the right way, but anyway, I'll go from here. We had to, this was from a template that Janet gave us. Cut all this out. This is the original part up to I forget where. And then we laid two pieces of metal and a strip in here, welded it all, and then ground all this off, you know, to be smooth. You can see a few places on it, but these are welded on, and this is the plate that was put on. You kind of see the remnants of the lip I think the original Daytonas, it's just slapped on there. It's all so exposed. I tried to hide almost all of it and make it look nice. Anyway, have to have long bolts. Have to go all the way through this. And the only reason I'm doing this is it's so hard to get these lined up when you're trying to hold this on the arms. And I think I can still put this in, have somebody in the trunk that can line these up. So, and we'll still have to probably move it one way or another, which will put plenty of slack in here this way too, to make it fit perfect. So I got my bolts and everything ready. Put this on. I might go ahead and get the latch and put it on too, but this was a lot to try to get it to fit right. The main thing is getting your piece here cut the right way, and I think we've already had a video out showing how to do that. So I'm just kind of snugging those up a little bit. But, of course, that'll be in there. This comes out. We'll get the other side too, but just kind of showing you what it looks like. And, of course, the trunk, this will be painted. And then it will be closed. And we'll have paper or cardboard, just like the window, on the back side of this, so all this gets painted as well. I guess I'll probably wait to put the trunk deck on. I guess I was thinking this part was already painted, but no, it needs to be all painted. I may go ahead and spray the orange inside the trunk deck as well, because I mean, it wasn't supposed to be black. I just had the black paint, and I know most of it gets covered. I probably won't mess with all this in here, because this is all going to have the fat mat, Dynamat, whatever, all over the top of it and on the firewall, so it won't really matter. Trying to save the Omaha orange, which I bought 2 gallons, so hopefully I'll have plenty to take care of it. This door is pretty well set, as you can see here on my gap. It's really nice. I don't have the bottom of this, of course, in yet. I do have my bolts, and I'll address those more when we cinch this fender up. But those have all been slotted out, bolts in there all the way along the side as well for the adjustment of in and out to match this door. You can see it needs to come out a little bit, but cinch all these down. This is I guess snugged up, trying to get, I mean, we can go either way. It's all snugged up I'm sorry, and ready to tape off and paint the fenders on the car. And this one is still loose, because after putting this on and getting the fender up where it should be, you can see that this door, it's got a pretty wide gap here. The whole thing needs to come up, so we're going to loosen that, which will take the fender off for that. Pull it up almost a ½ inch, and it should take care of it. The gaps back here are real good, so if I pull it up some, hopefully we'll cock it to where this stays like it should, which is just slightly high, waiting on the weight of the window and stuff. So that's where I am now. Gonna get the hood on so we can set how far apart the fenders will go, but I got to get that door done first, and then put all the bolts in this fender. And these are fiberglass fenders, so they're never going to rust. And back and forth on how to paint this first, paint the fenders off the car, paint them on the car. I really want them on the car so it's all painted at one time. And these bolts, everything gets paint on them, basically like Chris's car. All this will be painted. You don't have to break them loose and have weird looking bolts. The only thing is I'm not going to have it over here, but I may go ahead and tape it off here and repaint all this. I know it won't be painted on the lip of the fender that's going to be up against here, but it does have like the gel coat on it. It's never going to rust because it's fiberglass. So even though it doesn't look like fiberglass and feel like it, I measured the hood, which here is an original 70 hood, which you can see it has these dimple marks, 4 of them, where the one behind it here, this is the Janak hood, which is for the Daytona. I don't know if you can see them, but they do not have those. And everything else is there. This one has the slots cut. I'm not sure what goes there. Here they're embossed. I could cut those out, but I may not. But, I mean, it looks identical to a 70. I have measured, and they are identical as far as from, you know, tip to tip, tip to tip. So I'm going to probably put the metal one on and do all the measuring, just so I don't mess the fiberglass up. I weighed them both. I have a nice scale out here. It's amazing that you'd think the fiberglass would be so much lighter. It's 5 pounds lighter, that's it. So I think they're like 55 and 60 pounds, something like that, over the original. So not a whole lot of difference, because I was worried about having to change the spring strength, you know, be a lesser strength because it's a fiberglass hood, it's so much lighter. But I don't think there'll be any problem there for 5 pounds. So that's an update, and hopefully be back soon with fitting all this together.
And Chris,
Yes, sir.
here's what you were talking about, sticking to the bottom of the fender.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this basically screws into that.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Oh, it's this piece. I thought you were talking about the piece that goes under here.
This goes into the top where that can screw in, and then 2 of these, you can see it's got a little space. These screw into at the very bottom of the fender. There's 2 of them, and then that's what the fender bolts go, and you've got all this adjustment from that knurled area, not knurled, but flattened out area, that the fender can mount and adjust. You've got that much space that you can put your fender in and out.
Yeah, you get 4 of them.
Yeah, that's this new kit.
Yeah.
You should have 4 of them for that purpose. And these might be a little shorter up here. I don't know. Yeah, my factory ones, I blasted all those, and I was like, why do I have 6 of these? What do I do with them? Okay, now that Pop has stolen all of my factory original Dodge hood hinge bolts for this Daytona, I couldn't put them on mine.
Zoom in on that bag, it says hood hinge bolts.
Yeah. Why don't you stop buying every lie you see on Facebook? Those aren't real.
Came from a big kit. Who is it? A&D?
Probably plastic.
Yeah, plastic.
And you probably have them in here, and they're probably right. You're just grabbing the wrong ones. Here's the black ones with the big washers. These are the ones that go in your hood.
They didn't fit.
Whatever.
I have 2 of them right here.
Believe what Doug tells me.
Those came out of that
Put them
kit.
in. Put them in.
Hold on, let's see if these threads are good. You got the fronts loose that they can move in and out?
No.
So what's my job? Am I going to be...
Hold it up.
Hold
so
it
we
up
can,
while we start the threads.
Okay.
All right.
I'll help you to start. Get you in.
tool?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, don't lean on your fender. Gosh, you never say you're leaning on your
I'm
fender.
not. I've got to hold the hood. I had so much weight.
Hold your base.
I got
It'll
the
help
base.
him
Yep.
and get the ratchet. All right, you need that. All right, come help him hold position.
I'll hold it and you do the bolts.
You're scratching your interfere. What are you doing? We should put tapes, towels, and
I haven't
blankets
sanded
down.
any of this stuff yet.
You've already painted your interfere.
No, that part, yeah.
That's not going in right. Don't,
I know.
Okay, I just don't want you to tighten it. What do you need? Up
I
or
don't know
down?
which way to go. I can't see it. It's that. Lift up here. Yeah, lift up.
Is the front one tight?
It's not tight. No.
Okay, okay. I was noticing the back one over here is wiggling too, so.
Not tight. So
Be able to bring it down.
down slow.
Let's make sure
I'll get the center.
I'm filming this correctly.
We can go in and out with these.
This one's not loose yet.
You got none of these bolts in.
No.
These two, and maybe
This one is kind of loose, so.
Okay, it should move now.
If we need it, yeah. I think it might be out all the way, so.
Right.
Hopefully we've got to shove it in.
Pull this out. Okay.
Dude, your front edge is like dead nuts. Fender needs to come in a lot on this side.
This one looks good.
I know. Minus all the body work needs to happen here.
Yeah, this cabinet. It could come back.
If I go back,
But dude,
I'm gonna
you put
close
that
this.
up there.
But this can open up too. So I got an 1/8 inch gap there.
I got a
and
big
an 1/8
gap
inch.
here.
That's all this needs to be buttoned up. It's fine. But we gotta see what happens when we.
Yeah, let me tighten this side up because this side's good. And where's the ratchet?
Why don't you go under and tighten this side?
I still need the ratchet.
That's right. Tighten all of the hood hinge for this side because I think that's about.
I can't get the hood hinge.
Okay.
I can get the fender.
Here's the fender.
Okay.
I can
Well,
get-
we
I
might
can
need to
get
come
one
up
on the fender.
slowly to where you can get.
I can get that one. Is this pulling that in, Chris?
No, I mean, it's fine.
Because it's not hitting anything.
Your gap looks.
I got
Fine.
nothing. Hang on. What if I do this?
Gap looks fine.
Hang on. Still good?
I'd paint the car and call it done right now.
Okay. So that fender's in, this one's not tight. So I can't get to the two up here.
You need to tighten the hood hinges and watch the hood hinge as we raise it. No, stay under there.
I can't. I got to do it from out here.
I meant
The hood hinge itself is tight.
the hood hinge. I
Yeah.
saw there was a bolt missing. That's why I thought that
I
was
tightened
floating.
one.
Yeah,
there's one
make sure
more.
both those are good.
And then see
Because
another.
Dad's
The other
hood
one's
hinge-
under. The other one's back behind the hinge. So if you raise up,
Can you get the back one?
no, it's right here. I got the back.
Oh, I felt something give. That
Come back down. I think that's just the hinge itself.
No. It's the hood that's going wacky.
Okay,
not
well
right.
then.
And the hood needs to come down to right there. Oh, yes, go
You're
up.
tight now.
Pull it out.
Okay. Hood needs to live.
It's right about there. Yeah, you're too tight
You're
here.
tight now.
Are we?
Yeah, that's good.
Well, then this is going to have to come in a smidge.
Well,
But let's tighten the hood.
raise the hood and that'll stop. Let it go up a little bit more.
Alright, something strange.
Right.
Let's see.
Still good back
Still
there.
good back here.
That's still.
I still got a
very
good gap
there.
back here.
Alright,
So hold that down, Doug. But I felt something get him. I think it's over here. Just
It's
keep
just the
pressure
hinge.
there as you raise up, Doug.
yeah, it's just like jolt, wiggle. Alright, come
I
down
think your
slow.
side is fine, but Dad's side is stringy.
Yeah, this is still good.
No, this opened up.
But I think it's tight over there.
Oh,
so
okay. We need to bring that
yeah,
out.
pull the hinge.
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The hood could come out a smidge too to meet the end of this fender. If we want to make that adjustment now.
Well, you're not keeping this hood on here, right?
No, but the other one's the same.
So what's the point of all this? To get your
To
fenders?
get my fender dialed in.
Well, then we need to tighten this. And it
We
fits
need to
pretty
lift this up
close.
and put-
Yeah, whether
And we
it's
can
forward or
shim a
backwards,
fender.
that doesn't matter. The
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah.
And this angle is good, this line?
And so far, I mean, I know this hood dips right here.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But the back is perfect
Back.
and the front is
Yeah.
perfect here with
Yeah.
the plunger underneath on there.
Yeah.
This doesn't matter to me at all.
Right.
'Cause it's
As long as the line
I
is
need to
straight.
keep this pushed in and you tighten two bolts there.
You get the top.
Well, you can lift the thing up because I'm just pushing the fender.
Oh, yeah. But Chris will have to do it. I can tighten the two on the inside.
No.
I'm pushing in them.
Tighten all these first.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there yet.
Give me a bolt. Give me a few bolts.
There's no bolts.
Oh yeah, but get bolts. Put 'em in there.
I haven't put them.
That kicked the bottom of the fender out. The only part you need to do is adjust the middle of the fender out.
Okay.
Alright, pull the hood down, see how it fits. Are these tight? These are tight, right? No, we haven't done that yet.
You haven't snugged them, no.
Here, you can do that. Once, well, we don't know. Let's go back down and then bring it back up and make sure.
Let's do one. Watch your back.
But everything inside is good.
You might need to fix your hood.
Hinges.
We're tight up here.
Can you push it that way? Is that?
Oh, that's too far. Too far. You're pinned against it.
Well, we're tight here now. We're
Can we go
rebel.
up?
That's not bad right there. That's
And
not bad.
it needs to go this way.
Now you're pinned again.
Too much.
Then the whole hood needs to come out a smidge.
Okay.
And it still does.
Yeah.
This
Well,
will make that
mine's
better.
loose. I think yours is tight. now.
Mine's tight.
Okay. Then let me just move this forward.
I'm holding
This whole thing.
Okay. I already moved it forward. still go.
Snug here a
I
little
can
bit.
still go forward an eighth of an inch.
Can I come?
Yeah, we still need to come forward an eighth of an inch.
Why is it not going forward? Is this one not loosen up?
Does that gap look okay?
No, not now. Yeah.
Yeah, this needs to go forward.
This gap looks good though.
It's all too tight.
Yeah, it needs.
And this gap looks good. The fenders are where they need to be. Pop. The fenders are where they need to be because your gap here and your gap here, he says is good. Yeah.
But he's tight in that corner.
Yeah, but the whole hood needs to come forward an eighth inch.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a little tight too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Take it forward a little more. Because he still hasn't tightened his.
I thought the whole point was getting the fenders set.
Okay, well then tighten
That
your.
one might be different.
Tighten your.
Lift it up and I'll tighten it.
Straight up in the middle. Tighten those up and see what happens.
That might have pulled it over us.
I'm good back here now.
Yeah, we need to go this way though. And it needs to come forward. The fender is out an eighth to a quarter of an inch. You see that? Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're off at least an eighth.
And this,
the whole fender,
the front
the
of this fender maybe need to slide out a little
Yeah,
bit too.
If that could go
They're
out,
the same distance, so I like that.
you've got a little bigger gap here than your eighth inch. That's a quarter gap. And we're a little tight here.
Yeah.
I think the fenders are where they need to live. I mean, you're
Close enough.
We're never disturbed, so the fenders go on.
And if anything, we can probably loosen these and maybe push this front of this fender out.
I don't think we're gonna
an eighth
need
of
to.
an inch.
The hood's gonna come forward and to the right
Yeah.
an eighth of an inch, and then that opens this up and closes this.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. I still got
The backs are both great. It's
still
just
have
it's a
to
little
get
too
this
tight
adjusted.
behind. And yeah, you got fender adjust. You got lots of fender adjustments to do.
Yeah. The little gap, fender needs to come back.
No, your fender gap here.
Yeah, look at the gap.
Is where you need to look.
Yeah, look at that one.
Okay, yeah. Fender could come back.
We got them all tight.
But
That's right.
but this way we've got it.
This isn't nothing's permanent on
Right.
it. And when we put the fiberglass hood, we'll.
If you open and close this, just be careful of this edge. If you're not
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
the corner of the fender.
I'm gonna leave that on there for now.
Because it's actually.
Do you want, Pop, if you want the hood like perfect, we can dial this in, but I don't want to do
I
this.
might get another hood. He said I could build you another hood.
Okay.
And I'd rather do the final dial in with whatever's gonna stay on.
Right.
Hood hinges are very close.
I know,
But
they're probably
that's
good.
a little too high in the back. But
Yeah,
that,
this needs to
the
go.
back corner of this might need to come down a
Yeah,
smidge.
this is where that needs to go.
Yeah. But this hood is
Yeah, I know.
got it needs a lot of work. If we end up using this.
I gotta be.
Okay, that's the end of Fender Daytona Fender alignment adjustment. Looking very good down there. Need to kick out the middle a little. And then same over here. Looks pretty tight at the bottom. The middle looks in. So that's what those adjustment panels on the inside of them are for. You kick that out and bulge that to the door and we'll be golden.
Okay.
You using your little bristle brushes? Oh yeah, look at this.
How am I going to get this?
We weld that onto that. What are you talking about? And then we
Like
cut
when
the
this-
end off, then we put it on a drill. Oh, you be scuffing shortly.
Hey, just an update here on the getting the fenders mounted. One thing about the Janak fenders is there is no right here on your standard fenders. There's a piece that has a threaded bolt sticking down through, and of course that goes into the, well, I don't think you can see, hang on. That goes into this ledge. Well, since that's not on there, this is without this is a little low. So what I did is I had it like an all thread. I could cut this off, but I just left it. Anyway, a washer and a nut on top, and a washer and a nut on bottom, and then you can adjust this with a rubber part. And what that will do is that will push this up. As you can see, this has a lot of give, and with it on there, which you got to watch your braces in here, make sure they go on the inside. Okay, then once I get that on there, close the door, and then you can set this gap up right where you want it. And what it was doing is this was not flush, and you can see it's pushing right about here, but this was way down. It's like I'm not going to try to fill all this with Bondo. So now that I've got it up where I need it, I might need to take a little bit more out here, but the rest of the gap looks pretty good. I think that might do it, and then lock this down. But that's just a way you can fix that. Let me get on the other side. It's not, of course, the only way. You could panel bond a nut in there, which I can see that it's not fully pushing on it a little bit. I'll have to get in there and make sure that, I guess the rubber, it's not going anywhere. It's got the fender on top of it. But what I'll do is I'll pull that back off and tighten, cinch that down to where it's not going to move. And that should do it, I hope. And then get the fender done. That should be the final alignment for that. I've already worked. I've got my nuts down here. The bottom going together is working out real good. I think I still have the other side. I have them all in. This turned out real nice as far as the all the gaps. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little bit tight right here. So I think what I'll do is I'll open the door and just hand sand. That'll come back a little bit, but it's a pretty good gap here. Then it gets real skinny and then it opens up. But I think this, I can mount this back further, but it's still a little tight there. So I'll take a little bit out of this fiberglass fender, and then this door should be set. I think all my gaps are good here. So, losing my rag. But yeah, my gaps are good there. So then we'll start getting this all locked down and start sanding and figuring out all the little imperfections, priming it. Got this to put another maybe little layer, and then get this thing block sanded out and sealed. Start getting it ready for paint. So that's what I'm doing next. All right, that'll do it. Bye-bye.